Hello dear students, welcome to chemistry class. In this class we are going to start a new chapter, that is aldehydes and ketones. And here we are going to discuss about in this session we are going to discuss about the definition and some examples for aldehydes and ketones and some preparation methods for aldehydes and ketones. Okay. Then coming to the definition of aldehydes, we can define the aldehydes as these are the organic compounds. These aldehydes are the organic compounds which are having RCHO as a general formula. If the organic compounds are having this one, that is RCHO as their general formula, then those organic compounds are considered as aldehydes. Or we can define the aldehydes in other way, that the organic compounds in which the carbonyl group, that is a C double bond O group, is attached to either two hydrogen atoms or one hydrogen atom and one alkyl or aryl group, then that organic compound is considered as a aldehyde. Okay. See, the general formula for aldehydes is R C double bond O H. Correct? And according to the second definition, the carbonyl group, that is C double bond O group, may attach to either two hydrogen atoms. Here, on one side of this carbonyl group, it should contain one hydrogen. It is compulsory. And this R may be, or we can write here, this R may be either hydrogen, or it may be an alkyl, or it may be an aryl group. Correct? With examples, we can easily understand the definition. The organic compounds in which the carbonyl group is attached to either two hydrogen atoms. Take first example, HC double bond OH. Here this carbonyl group is attaching to two hydrogen atoms, and therefore it is a aldehyde. Its name is formaldehyde. And we can take CH3 C double bond OH. Correct? And here the carbonyl group is attached to one hydrogen and one alkyl group. Okay. This is acetaldehyde. Or we can take C6H5 C double bond OH. Here the carbonyl group is attaching to one side with the hydrogen and other side with the aryl group. Therefore, it is an aldehyde. Benzaldehyde. Okay. The aldehydes are the organic compounds which are having RCHO as their general formula. See here, RCHO, RCHO, RCHO. Okay, this is all about aldehydes. Then coming to ketones, we can define ketones as these are the organic compounds having RCOR dash as a general formula. If the organic compounds are having this RCOR dash as their general formula, then those organic compounds may be considered as a ketones. Or we can define the ketones in other way, that the organic compounds, in which carbonyl group, that is a C double bond O group, is attached to either, sorry, it is attached to two alkyl or aryl groups, or one alkyl and one aryl group. See, the organic compounds in which the carbonyl group, that is C double bond O group, is attached to two alkyl or aryl groups, or one alkyl and one aryl group, then that organic compound is considered as a ketone. And we know the general formula for ketones is RC double bond O R dash, or we can write this one as a RCO R dash. Okay, and here this aldehyde can also be written as RCHO. This is also the general formula for aldehyde. And according to the second definition, here we can write here R and R dash may be either both alkyl or maybe both aryl, or one may be alkyl and one may be aryl. Okay, take some examples for ketones. CH3 C double bond O CS3, correct. Here the carbonyl group is attaching to two alkyl groups, and it is of the form RC double bond O R dash. It is a ketone and its name is acetone. Then take another one, C6H5 C double bond O C6H5. See, here the carbonyl group is attaching to two aryl groups, and it is a ketone, benzophenone. Okay, then take another one, CH3 C double bond O C6H5. Here the carbonyl group is attaching to one alkyl and one aryl group, and it is a ketone of the form R C double bond O R dash, and its name is acetophenone. Okay, this is the definition and example for ketones. Okay, then now we have to discuss about the preparation methods. Preparation of aldehydes, and here we are discussing the preparation of both aliphatic and aromatic aldehydes. Okay, here we are discussing the preparation of both aliphatic as well as aromatic aldehydes. The first one method of preparation of aldehydes is from acid chlorides. And this reaction, that is the conversion of acid chlorides to aldehydes, is known as Rosenmund's reduction. Here we are discussing the named reaction, that is Rosenmund's reduction, in which the acid chloride is converting into aldehyde. See, according to this reaction, when acid chlorides RC double bond O Cl, acid chloride, it is treated with hydrogen in presence of palladium catalyst, which is mixed with barium sulfate. Here we will get a RC double bond O H. It is a substitution reaction, and here this chlorine will be replaced by hydrogen, that is it is substituted with the hydrogen, and here we will get HCl. Okay, and this conversion of acid chloride into the aldehyde by using this catalyst is called Rosenmund reduction. Okay. We can write this acid chlorides. These acid chlorides are also called what? As acyl chlorides. These acid chlorides can be reduced to see here it is a reduction, that means the addition of hydrogen is taking place, therefore it is a reduction. These acid chlorides can be reduced to aldehydes by the catalytic hydrogenation. Hydrogenation means what? Addition of hydrogen. Okay. In this reaction hydrogen gas is passed over palladium as a catalyst, which is poisoned with barium sulfate, Okay. This reaction is called what? Rosenmund's reduction. See here, they are telling in this reaction the hydrogen gas is passed over a palladium catalyst, and this palladium catalyst is poisoned with a barium sulfate. Why we are using the barium sulfate here? Only to avoid the complete reduction of this acid chloride. If complete reduction of acid chloride is taking place, then instead of aldehyde we will get a alcohol. Therefore, to perform a partial reduction of acid chloride, here we are using a palladium which is poisoned with a barium sulfate. Okay. Yes. Then this is the general reaction or the general conversion of acid chloride into aldehyde, and here we can take some examples for this one. CH3 C double bond OCl. This is an acid chloride and its name is acetyl chloride. When acetyl chloride is hydrogenated in presence of PdBaSO4 palladium with barium sulfate, this Cl will be replaced by hydrogen and we will get CH3 C double bond O H plus HCl. This is what? Acetaldehyde. Or we can take C6H5, or we can write directly the benzene ring C double bond O Cl. This is benzoyl, BenZOYl, benzoyl chloride. Okay, and here the substitution reaction will take place. With the loss of one molecule of HCl, we will get a benzaldehyde. And as here we have told aliphatic aldehyde, the preparation of aliphatic aldehyde and the preparation of aromatic aldehyde. And here one important note is there, that is formaldehyde, which is having the formula of HCHO. Formaldehyde can't be prepared by this method. Why? Since formyl chloride, that is HOCl, The initial reactant is what? Acid chloride, na? That is the formyl chloride, which is having the formula of HOCl, is highly unstable, at room temperature. Therefore, by using this one, we can't prepare the corresponding aldehyde, that is formaldehyde. Okay. Then coming to the mechanism, it is not necessary to by heart or practice this one, but just for knowledge purpose, we are discussing the mechanism of conversion of acid chlorides into aldehydes. See, the acid chlorides which are having the formula of RC double bond O Cl, here the oxygen being more electronegative will use or will drag the bonded pair of electron towards itself, or we can say this oxygen will use one of the bond between this oxygen and carbon to attract the hydrogen from H2 gas. And as soon as this oxygen is taking one bond away from the carbon, this carbon now we uh, left with only 3 bonds, and it becomes unstable, and hence this hydride, that is the hydrogen with bonded pair of electrons, will move towards this electrophilic carbon, and here we will get the hydrogenation is taking place. Here we will get R C single bond O H Cl H. The addition of hydrogen is taking place on a double bond, one with oxygen and one with carbon. Okay. Then we know that this chlorine is a best living group, and when the oxygen which is having lone pair of electrons starts delocalizing its one of the lone pair towards carbon oxygen single bond, this carbon now becomes unstable with 5 bonds. Extra bond is forming here, and therefore it wants to lose one old bond, and this chlorine will go as a chloride, that is Cl minus. Okay, and here we will get R C double bond O H with a single pair of electron, and hence this oxygen with 3 bonds becomes unstable and gets a positive charge, and here hydrogen. And the next step is deprotonation, that is the loss of proton. See, here the oxygen being more electronegative as compared to the hydrogen and with positive charge means it is highly unstable, and to regain its stability it will drag the bonded pair of electron towards itself, and this hydrogen will go away as H plus, and this hydrogen and this chloride will combine each other to form HCl, and here we will get RC double bond O H, RC double bond O H. Okay, this is aldehyde. This is the preparation of aldehydes from acid chlorides. Then next we are going to discuss about the preparation of aldehydes from nitriles. Second method, the preparation of aldehydes from nitriles. These nitriles are also called as cyanides. These nitriles are also called as what? Cyanides. Correct? Cyanides. See, nitriles are having the general formula of R C triple bond N. When these nitriles are treated with tin chloride, that is a stannous chloride SnCl2 in presence of HCl, here we will get RCH double bond NH. Here also the reduction of this triple bond is taking place, and the addition of H2 takes place with this carbon and nitrogen, and we will get imine. This is what? Nitrile, or we can write alkane nitrile. Here alkane group is, or aryl group is there, alkane nitrile, and when this imine is undergo acid hydrolysis, we will get RCHO, that is aldehyde plus and after this one we will get ammonia, that is NH3. This is the conversion of nitriles into aldehydes, or the preparation of aldehydes from nitriles. See, when nitriles are subjected to react with stannous chloride in presence of an acid like HCl, this CN, that is the cyanide group of a nitrile, will undergo reduction to form imine, and this imine, when treated with water in presence of an acid as a catalyst, undergo further reduction to form aldehyde and ammonia. This ammonia is acting as a byproduct. We can write the explanation for this one. Nitriles are reduced to corresponding imine with stannous chloride, that is SnCl2, in the presence of hydrochloric acid, that is HCl, which, that means this imine on hydrolysis gives corresponding aldehyde, and this reaction is called as Stephen's reaction. This reaction is called as what? Stephen's reaction. The preparation of aldehydes from nitriles is called Stephen's reaction, and the preparation of aldehydes from acid chlorides is called Rosenmund reduction. Okay? This reaction of nitriles with stannous chloride in presence of HCl to form imine, and this imine which is on hydrolysis giving aldehydes is called Stephen's reaction. Take some examples. CH3 C triple bond N. This is an nitrile and its name is acetonitrile, or we can write methyl cyanide. When it is treated with stannous chloride in presence of HCl, here we will get CH3 C double bond NH H, CH double bond NH, correct? This is an imine. And when this imine is subjected to undergo hydrolysis in presence of an acid as a catalyst, we will get a CH3 CHO plus NH3, that is acetaldehyde. Okay, and we can take C6H5 C triple bond N, that is a benzene ring, and its name is benzonitrile, and when it is treated with stannous chloride in presence of HCl, we will get C6H5 CH double bond NH, that is an imine, and when this imine is subjected to acid hydrolysis, we will get a corresponding aldehyde C6H5 CHO plus NH3. This is what? Benzaldehyde. Okay, and here we can prepare formaldehyde from this method, from initial method, that is from Rosenmund's reduction. From this Rosenmund's reduction, the formation of formaldehyde is not possible because of its instability, but here the formation of formaldehyde is possible, but it is up to less extent. Why? because see here, on carbon hydrogen is there, here on carbon methyl or phenyl groups are there as a substituents. If electron donating or electron withdrawing groups are there, then they will increase the reactivity of this corresponding nitrile towards the reaction. But if no substituents are there, only hydrogen is there, then it will not affect the reactivity of the nitrile. But anyhow, we can prepare the formaldehyde by this method. That is when hydrogen cyanide is treated with stannous chloride in presence of hydrochloric acid, we will get HCH double bond NH, an imine, and when this imine is acid hydrolyzed, we will get HCHO, that is formaldehyde plus NH3. Okay, this is the preparation method of aldehydes from nitriles, and the reaction is called on Stephen's reaction. Mechanism of the formation of aldehydes from nitriles. The general mechanism for the formation of aldehydes from nitriles. See, the first step is what? When the stannous chloride, that is SnCl2, is treated with hydrochloric acid, it is converting into SnCl4, and the oxidation state of tin Sn is +2 here, and it is +4 here, and it is giving two nascent hydrogens, and here we can say easily the change in oxidation state is taking place from +2 to +4 for tin. Therefore, we can say the tin is undergoing in an oxidation, and this formed 2 moles of nascent hydrogens are taking or carrying the reaction forward. That is RC triple bond N. That is the nitrile when comes in contact with 2 moles of H pluses, the hydrogens will get attached to the multiple bonds and forms imine. Correct? And when this imine is subjected to react with water, which is having the formula of OHH, and here these bonds will break. That is RCHO in presence of an acid as a catalyst, RC double bond OH, that is aldehyde, plus NHHH, that is NH3, ammonia. Correct? This is the general reaction mechanism, and it is for understanding purpose only. Okay, thank you.